Do you ever feel like you just get busier and busier the older you get? And have you also noticed that your stress levels follow suit? It gets harder and harder the higher you climb. And the more you continue to climb, the more the stress of success starts to build. Ready? Yep, let's go. And you start to wonder, how am I going to do it? How am I going to possibly get to the top? How am I going to get from right here to up there? Today we're going to explore the stress of success and whether you can prevent it. And then I'm going to share a game plan on how you can master your stress. So by the end of this video, not only will you be one step ahead of your stress, you might even be ready for Everest. Yeah, no, not ready for that yet. But you might be wondering, Jenny, what are you even talking about, the stress of success? Like, shouldn't success feel great? And isn't it possible to have success without stress? The answer is no. Well, not in the long term. The house is incredible and amazing until you got to put a new roof on it. Hey, did you see my super sexy new roof? The boat is so fun until all you do is spend your time cleaning it. And the dog, so dang cute, until you're picking up poop in the most random places. Oh, for real? So strap in and tighten your laces, because the first thing that we need to talk about is, what is the stress of success? As we accomplish more, our sense of responsibility starts to increase. You start a family, you take on a mortgage, you start to lead and manage teams, you start a business, you're busy with your community. And also, the demand on your energy increases. You want more, you get more, and you have to pay the success tax on it. And you have to pay it. We're all climbing towards our goals, and there's only one way. So off you go, one foot in front of the other. Like really, you lead the way. As you keep climbing, you start to notice that the trail gets steeper and more difficult. And then you realize the only way to successfully do this comes down to one simple equation: balancing energy out with energy in. Every day you are climbing and pushing yourself, and that's exhausting. You've got to be getting good sleep. You've got to be hydrating. You've got to be refueling yourself. You've got to disconnect from work occasionally, because when you're not managing your energy, life feels like a grind. But when you're managing your energy, then it turns into a glide. You're in the zone, the pistons are firing, and this climb feels a whole heck of a lot easier. Another question people ask me is, can you prevent the success tax? And the answer is no. Stress comes with side effects. Stepping outside of your comfort zone, taking on more responsibility, learning new things creates stress on both your body and your brain. And stress usually weakens a system. But instead of letting stress make you weaker, you can also use it to make you stronger. And here's how. When you're exposed to stress, it creates micro injuries. And if you don't let these micro injuries get recovery, they turn into large injuries. But there's this amazing thing about the human design. When you're exposed to stress, and then you follow that with recovery, it actually gives your body a chance to grow and get stronger. So over time, you're actually expanding your capacity for stress. It's a lot like if I was gonna lift some weights to get a stronger muscle. When I lift my weights, it's putting micro injuries in the muscle fibers. In the following 24 to 48 hours, when I give my muscles and my body some rest, my body goes in and repairs those tears and leaves them in a slightly stronger state. But what a lot of us do is it's just a lot of stress with no recovery, and we end up just falling off the cliff because we're so exhausted, burned out, and potentially even injured. Life demands a lot of you. You demand a lot of you, and nobody said it's going to be easy. In fact, it gets harder and harder the higher you go up the mountain. And now you're stronger and you can handle more stress, which will allow you to get to the summit. The higher you get, the stronger you get if you do it right. I mean, you should at least have the quads to show for it, right? If you're not sure which mountain to climb or which path to take in your life, watch this video. Now we gotta go back down.